Yo, what is up? My name is Terrence Sonic Zexel, and today we're kicking off a brand new YouTube channel. And sorry about the all, I know this sucks, the background and everything. I should just get the fuck off YouTube right now while I'm still ahead, right? Yeah, I might as well. I mean, fuck it. But I might as well try, you know? I mean, I gotta try. It's something I wanted to do. I'm sorry about my hippy-dippy, shaggy hair. It's weird for a black guy to have this kind of hair. But anyway... I'm Terrence Sonic Zexel, and today I want to introduce us to a topic, some things that I like, I should say. And I know that I had a chance to make this a channel a long time ago, really back in the summertime, I think, or I don't remember when my last upload was, but it was before Skyrim Remastered came out, so it could not have been had to have been either October or I know I was still playing the Skyrim off my Xbox 360 at the time, so it wasn't anything relatively super recently. It had to have been at least before September if I think. But I'll have to check that. But right now that's not the concern. They're gonna actually start the channel now. See the shiny teeth? No, anyway, my shiny teeth and me. Only early 2000 and 1999 kids will get that reference. Unless you're like me, you go through YouTube and look up videos. Anyway, I don't know what the fuck that shit means. But today we're going to just talk about the things I want to discuss on this channel. Now, one thing I want to do on this channel is Dragon Ball Super content. And I know it's a bit late, but I'm going to really start this Saturday with Dragon Ball Super content. What I also want to do is I really, really want to do more Sonic the Hedgehog content. I like Sonic the Hedgehog a lot, and I want to do discussions about Sonic Project 2017. We're also going to talk about sports a lot on this channel, as I really wish I started this earlier on in the year in the NFL season, but what are you going to do? Fuck it. I'm going to have to. And we'll definitely be doing sports and more sports and more sports. Extreme spots. No, fuck that SpongeBob shit. But anyway, yeah, we're going to have to do more of that stuff because I really like football. I'm not as much of I'm a college basketball fan, but I'm not a NBA fan, but I'll watch the NBA and I guess do some takes on it, but you know, I ain't not all into it. But we're not gonna be doing baseball. Fuck that shit. I don't watch baseball enough. Not because I don't like the Brewers, it's just that I don't care about baseball. The sport's kind of boring. Even if the Brewers happen to be good, I still don't think I'd watch baseball that much. Now, I also wanted to talk about other games like Pokemon and all these other things. So we're gonna have to. There's a lot of things I want to do on this channel. That's just to keep it fresh every once in a while. And you know, I know I may sound like a dumb guy who's way over his head, but that's fine because I'd rather be way in over my head and admit it than someone who thinks I'm just all that and so great and doesn't necessarily know what the fuck he's talking about. YouTube is hard, and I really want to try it for myself, you know, because I know it's hard. It is hard. You can't just get on YouTube and become a star in 2 seconds. Not unless you have a really amazing voice and you're Justin Bieber and all of a sudden girls love you and stuff. And you're good looking. That doesn't happen though to everybody. So some people have to work for what they get. And one of my favorite YouTubers is Geekdom 101. He's a Dragon Ball YouTuber. If you're watching this video, I recommend, if you're a Dragon Ball fan or like Dragon Ball in any sort of way, subscribe to him because he does some amazing content. And I doubt Geekdom's ever watching this video, and I doubt he ever cares. Well, I don't want to say it like that. And I'm saying it in the nicest way possible. I doubt he would care that I did a video about him. But realistically, this guy is one of the people I look up to in terms of YouTube, and he's one of the reasons I kind of wanted to start YouTube, because when he said you can't just get on YouTube and expect to be famous and expect to have everything handed to you, that was one thing that stood out to me, because so many people get on here and expect to be famous and have all these subscribers and have all this attention time and just all this stuff, and it doesn't work out, so they quit. But you know, Geekdom says you can't expect that. It's going to take time. Unless, you know, again, unless like how I said, you're some famous person who's got all this stuff going for them, then probably it's not going to take that long. But if you're like me, the average Joe, and I like what Geekdom said, you know, he said, I was like a typical teenager, you know, I was flipping burgers at McDonald's and stuff like that. And just stuff like that it's normal. So, he's like, I was in that situation where you weren't famous at all. Who cared about you? So that's why I look up to Geekdom as a YouTuber a lot. As he's not like I'm not trying to say like, oh, he's my role model, kids, or something. No, what I'm trying to say is he's someone I actually look up to, even though I don't know him in person. I don't even really know him at all. I never really talked to him. I never talked to him. I can message him on Facebook or anything. But when I listen to his videos, he's someone that I like to listen to because the advice that he gives, and even though you don't know him, the advice that he gives is something you can take and run with, because he's basically telling you, hey, life is about climbing the ladder. It's not, you don't, unless you start off at the top of the ladder, you're never going to be at the top of the ladder. You have to work your way up there. And like everybody, he was flipping burgers at McDonald's, working at water parks, dead-end jobs that only teenagers have. He was doing all that. And now he's on YouTube, and not like he's making big millions of dollars, but, he's starting to get successful in life. But he started out like how all of us did, where he wasn't rich. He was, doing all this stuff that us teenagers hate so much. But yeah, so that's another thing. And we're also just going to do, I'm also going to do like, kind of like vlogs, I guess. Not necessarily vlogs, because I don't know if I really like vlogs. Those aren't my favorite in the world. But I will say this, that I will start doing like, I guess, regular talks about certain things that go on in life. I don't necessarily know if I want to get political just yet. I have to have at least a decent following for that, because I don't want to just become known as some sort of political guy. But anyway, this is the start of a brand new channel. Hopefully it goes well, and hopefully if it doesn't, oh well, we tried at least, right? You always gotta say you try. And, another series that I'm going to talk about real quick is Elder Scrolls. I completely forgot to mention this. I love Elder Scrolls. That's my favorite series right there. I don't like Fallout that much. I'm not saying I don't like Fallout. I just never played Fallout. Never played any of the games. I've seen them be played, but I've never owned one myself. And I have Far Cry 4, Fallout 4. So it's going to be pretty interesting when I play Fallout 4, and I'll give my thoughts on that. And we're also going to do reviews on games that I've played and seen and all these other things. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the start of something good. I just feel it. I don't know what it is. I just feel it. And hopefully I get at least maybe 2 subscribers at least. Anyway, I'm sorry if my voice was annoying or cringy, or I'm cringy, or I'm stupid or something. If anything, I'm not, this is the number one thing, I'm not even going to ask you guys, hey, like the video and subscribe or something, because I feel like that's something that should just be earned. You don't get to ask that. But yeah, here we go. New channel, Terrence Sonic Exo.